Hey guys, I've returned after quite a long absence. I know I said I'd do a manga video, but not many people watched my anime video, which is fine, but I didn't think making a manga video was that urgent in those circumstances. First I'll start with the new anime I bought since my last anime collection video, and then I'll show you my manga collection, which could take quite a while, because I think there's almost 300 volumes, but I'm not sure. Anyway, first, the second season of Black Lagoon, which I said last time I still wanted to own, but I got it, so I have Black Lagoon complete right now. Then there is the entire series collection of Cowboy Bebop on Blu-ray, which I also wanted to own for a very long time. Then there is Durarara, which I already owned. If you've seen my last anime collection video, you'd know that, but I have the collector's edition, and the subtitles on those were, well, not very good. They were kind of screwed up, so they sent me replacement discs, but I didn't think they'd actually send me an entire, well, regular edition copy, so that's kind of nice of them then, I guess. Then there is Red Line, which is an amazing movie. It doesn't have much in the way of plot, but it looks amazing. This is the DVD and Blu-ray. Yeah, you know, why would you buy both, right? But it wasn't that much more expensive. It was like €1 or €2, so I was like, well, I guess I'll buy both then at the same time. It's very nice. And the DVD of Ergo Proxy. I couldn't find Blu-rays anywhere, so I just bought the DVDs, which they have very nice art on them. Very good show, by the way, Ergo Proxy. Can be kind of confusing, and, well, I don't think everything entirely makes sense in the end, but it still proposes some very interesting ideas, so very good show. Okay, then let's get on with the manga. So the first manga you'll see here is Attack on Titan, the first 3 volumes. I have seen the anime, and I think it's very interesting. I thought the anime was quite good. I haven't had a chance to buy much more of the manga yet, but I will. It's a very good manga too. Well, the art is kind of shaky at the beginning, but I hear it gets better, so, you know, I'll wait for that. Then Slam Dunk, the first 10 volumes, which is something I'm going to get everything of as soon as I can possibly get it. Takahito Inoue is, I think, my favorite manga artist. He makes some very beautiful manga, and Slam Dunk is pretty interesting. I wasn't really into sports anime or manga, but Slam Dunk definitely convinced me that it can be a very good genre, so I want to get more of that. Then, as you can see here, is Berserk, 1 through 9. I'm currently at volume 5, which is the Golden Age has started, the arc. Berserk is very good. It's very gory. It's a seinen. It's not for the faint of heart, but I think it has a very good story. I hear some people say it gets less good after volume 12, I think, but I'll see when I get there. And then here is volume 10, 11, and 12. 13 and 14 are on their way. I ordered them from the book depository, but they haven't arrived yet. Then there's Gantz, volume 1 through 13. 14 and 15 are also on the way, and I'm currently here in volume 8. Gantz is also very interesting. I read through Gantz very quickly because there's a lot of action, but definitely recently, since volume 6 or 7, I've started to notice some more, well, character development and plot-like themes. In the beginning I didn't really know what to think about it, but it's definitely very interesting and worth a look. Then there's Naruto. I have volume 1, 2, and 3 like this, and the rest I have in the 3-in-1s, which some people say, oh, you know, they're bad paper quality and everything, but, you know, I don't have unlimited budget works like Ufotable, so I have to, you know, do with the money I have. So if I can get a 3-in-1 like that, I'll save the money. My friend bought the first 2 volumes for me, so I bought the third one like this because, well, why would I buy the 3-in-1 if I already have the first 2 volumes? But then I continued with the 3-in-1s all the way to volume 27, which is the last one I bought. Well, the 3-in-1s, there aren't a lot more right now, so I'm waiting to buy more Naruto when they come out. I'm right now I'm here. I think I'm at volume 14. Naruto is very interesting. I definitely recommend reading the manga over watching the anime, because I started watching the anime and I couldn't bear it really. There was just too much filler and people standing still in the middle of fight sequences, but the manga is far more fast paced, makes a lot more sense, and the story keeps going nicely, so definitely recommend that. After Naruto I have Tsunade, which I'm currently in volume 5, yeah. Tsunade is a manga that I bought after a recommendation from NZ Anime Manga on YouTube, who said it was more than just the most preferred manga he'd ever read. It was also very interesting, had some good characters and a good story. So far I have to agree with him. It's very perverted. It relies a lot on shock value, but it also has some very interesting moments and very good characters. And it can even be moving at times when it's not too perverted. So if you're older than 18, I definitely recommend Tsunade. Right, next is Fullmetal Alchemist, which I also have all of in the 3-in-1s because it's cheaper. Once again, I watched Fullmetal Alchemist and Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood before I read this, so there were no surprises really for me, which made it less interesting, but it doesn't make it any less good of a story. It's still pretty damn amazing. Then there's volume 1 and 2 of Aka Mega Kill, which I actually liked more than the anime, even though the story from the anime is still remarkably very similar in these two volumes, but I still preferred it. And no more volumes are out, I think, currently in English, so I'll have to wait to buy more. Then there's the Strawberry Panic light novel series, which I also own the omnibus of. I haven't read much of it, I've seen the anime, but this seems very interesting from what I've read so far, so that's that. Then there's the Fizbigs of Dragon Ball, all 5 of them, so that's Dragon Ball complete. And the first 2 of Dragon Ball Z, 3 and 4 are on the way right now. I've already bought those. So yeah, I'm a big Dragon Ball fan. It's a very nice cover art. I think that the anime is quite good, but sometimes the manga is just a little bit more fast-paced, and especially in Dragon Ball Z, when some fights take like 20 episodes, without exaggeration, the manga can be a little bit, well, you won't get bored as easily of all the screaming because there isn't as much. Then there's Lovecom, which was, I think, the first romance I owned. It's usually not my genre, but I enjoy this. It's also very humorous. I own 1 through 6. 7 is still on the way. It was out of stock. 8, 9, 10, and 11. So yeah, very interesting, but if romance isn't your cup of tea, I wouldn't recommend it, because it's pretty focused on romance and humor. Then there's My Goddess, or Amegami-sama, volumes 3, 4, and 5. Actually, volumes 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13 are also on the way, but they haven't arrived yet. I enjoyed the anime for Amegami-sama quite a bit, so I bought a lot of the manga, considering it goes on quite a bit beyond where the anime ended. So yeah. Then there's Claymore, volumes 1 through 26. 27 isn't out yet, and that would be the series complete. It comes out in October. Claymore is very interesting. If you've just watched the anime is quite good. It comes up to about volume 11, and after that it creates an anime-only ending that isn't present in the manga. But at about volume 15 or 16, Claymore was always interesting for me, but at about volume 16 there's a very big plot twist. I won't spoil what it is, don't worry, but which makes it even more interesting, and I'm really looking forward to reading all of it. You may have seen this already, but this is the Death Note box set, manga box set. All the volumes are in there. It's kind of hard to open like this, so I won't do it now, but yeah, I own all of the Death Note volumes as well. Next is Mobile Suit Gundam The Origin. I have the first 4 volumes. Number 5 I've also bought already, but it hasn't arrived yet, so it may be in a future video. These are the releases by Vertical, the hardcovers. very, very good quality. Every single page is like this smooth, smooth kind of paper, like you would print photos on. It's absolutely amazing. Love the story so far. I haven't read much of it yet because I haven't had the time, but from what I've heard from others, it only gets better and better and better. So I'm definitely looking forward to reading that. Then there's Citrus, which is a Yuri manga. I've read the first volume. Didn't like it as much as another manga I'm going to show you in just a minute, but it was still pretty good, so I'm looking forward to reading volume 2 and buying the rest of it. There's Dogs, The Prelude, and Bullets and Carnage volume 1. I haven't read much of this either, but you know, I'm in med school, so I've only had vacation for 2 days now. But so far seems very, very interesting. I'm really looking forward to reading more of that. Then there's That Man Wonderland volumes 1 through 4. 5 and 6 are on the way. Very interesting. Haven't watched the anime yet, even though I've been meaning to for over a year now. But you know, now I have the manga, so I'll read that first. By the way, Lord of the Rings. Love Lord of the Rings. Then here there is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, the hardcover re-releases, part 1 and 2 of part 1, Phantom Blood. Very nice quality as well. Love JoJo's. I've read both of these, very good. So yeah, definitely recommend buying those, so they will keep releasing all of them, not just part 1 and 2, but every part of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Then there's Spice and Wolf light novels, volume 1 through 9. I think I'm at volume 5 right now. It's been a while since I've read it, but very interesting, very good light novel. I actually prefer it over the anime, even though the anime was still very good. Here's the Yuri manga I just mentioned, Girlfriends. I really like Girlfriends. Also bought this on a recommendation from NZ Anime Manga. I think he was right that this manga really goes into the thoughts of people in a romantic relationship. So it was, yeah, it was very good, very good. Definitely a good read. I think I've read that in 2 sittings, and it's 2 omnibus volumes. Then there's volumes 1 through 12 of the 3-in-1s, so volumes 1 through 36 of Vagabond, with the continuous spine art. Absolutely amazing. The art in this is stunning. Sometimes you can't differentiate between between if it's an actual face or if it's a picture of a face of it, or if it's drawn. It's very, very good. It looks absolutely amazing, and the story is great too. So definitely recommend buying this if you want to buy some manga. And this, it's kind of dark, so you can't really see it, but this is the volume of Ghost in the Shell. And that's all of my manga that I own right now. If you want me to do a specific review or talk about something, leave a comment below, and I'll make a new video once some of my new manga arrives.